Meet the Signal reporters bringing you the stories that matter to the SCV. This is The Jump.
Luke, you're working on a story about the city looking possibly to approve a new development, Sand Canyon area. What's the significance of this development?
Well, what the city's looking at tonight on the city council agenda is to approve a contract with a consultant to prepare an environmental impact report, or EIR, for the project. The project in itself, which is over in the Sand Canyon, Soledad Canyon area, seems to be part of what I've noticed as seemingly more of a trend locally, and apparently not just locally, this idea of mixed-use development. It's not anymore. It's not necessarily just we're going to build homes here, we're going to build a shopping center here. There's really more of this push to kind of integrate these two uses together. The idea being, well, then you create a neighborhood where people can walk to do their errands, or they can walk to do their shopping. That, of course, lessens the need for people to have to drive long distances necessarily to do what they want to do, or to have to drive to the grocery store or anything, and encourages kind of that more walkable, that more bike-friendly type of development. This is how this project particularly is being proposed. I know that the Via Metro project on Soledad Canyon Road had some elements of that. So Vista Canyon, which is also off Soledad, that's kind of how it's being drawn up, this idea. And of course we see examples over even around Westfield and around that area of Valencia where there are homes right next to commercial uses that people can walk to. When
you're talking about the mixed use, it'll be some sort of residential component, but then is it retail or is it industrial or office?
The way they describe
sorted
this,
out yet?
The way they describe this is commercial space. So I think the idea being that, and they want what are known as complementary commercial uses. So basically, if you think about where you're in a house and the sort of things you need to run your household, the idea would be to have businesses around that would provide that type of service, whether it be things like financial planning, or whether it be a market where you can buy produce or whatever. Okay. So it's really looking at more the idea of saying, how do we have almost a self-contained, if you will, kind of neighborhood, so that way people in the neighborhood can sort of get what they need there, with the idea, of course, encouraging that walkability, that bikeability. And of course, if you're looking to buy a new house and you say, I have everything I need right here, that certainly would help make you more interested in that area.
For these stories and more, visit our website at signalscv.com and pick up tomorrow's Signal.